Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where I hope that these guys have a bit more to say, now that I have time for them. So, see if I can...
Been through a lot,
Oh,
Scars.
hey. That's...
You giving up?
Nah, I got
Running away
more.
was
Just
enough.
don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah, not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega.
Kinda
Always
does.
got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Yeah, just a little.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, hey, so you don't have anything more to say?
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind.
Yeah.
This fight can use him.
Absolutely. I mean, technically, since Jacob was with me when I basically defied the elusive man back in Mass Effect 2, I guess he left his services at that time already, right? And from his dossier that we read, he kind of turned... He refused to return to the Alliance officially, or I don't know, something like that. But he wasn't with Cerberus since then, since that time, as far as I know. Anyway.
Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier.
Right. What, no retort? Okay.
Later.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
I guess she does, huh? Email from Jacob Taylor to Dr. Bryn Cole. Yeah, should we really be reading this? I mean, here I am reading it, so I guess. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. Okay.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey. So you don't want to talk here, but you are going to talk when we meet on the Citadel, right? Med-based surgery. Scarring? Scarring? Okay. Sure, I guess. I'll take it. Not sure exactly where that's coming from, but... Any free upgrade?
Please,
Fine by me.
your day.
I will. Alright. Almost done with the usual tour. Oh, actually, well, there shouldn't be too much going on here. There usually isn't. I mean, Javik wants to talk, but also on the Citadel.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Oh,
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
I mean... I guess there's no real analog to that for organic beings, because, I mean... Also, what's happening with Shepard's hair every time I'm here? That's a little bit disturbing. Anyway, yeah, opposing your creators, I mean, whether or not you believe in any kind of creators in the first place, it's kind of up to the individual, right? Or at least depending on what society you're from. But even if you believe, or technically you believe, that there are creators, you may choose to oppose them in a way, and as in not believe in them, in any gods or whatever. I don't know. So, I mean, I guess I can see where Javik's coming from, but also, you know, why should an AI that has a specific creator and that was created for a specific purpose originally not be able to, you know, make its own decisions once it's or if it's completely, you know, sentient?
Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide.
Apparently.
Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise,
we would be enemies.
perhaps later, Commander.
I have no illusions about that. But also, I mean, no offense, Javik, but I'd win. Just saying. Don't know exactly why I'm checking here occasionally, but, you know. I mean, at this point, I've really seen all the important crew members, except for Cortez.
So I hear the elusive man drinks
And these guys,
bourbon.
of course.
It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon.
Which is much better than
Completely
Scotch.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
Well, neither have I, but all the Scotch I've tasted couldn't hold a candle to any of the bourbon I tasted. I mean, that being said, I'm hardly any kind of expert on any kind of liquor, but yeah.
Shepard?
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report, Commander.
All right, that was quick. Where is he? Not working on the shuttle. Hey, K9.
Hey there.
Weird. Huh, it says that he's here. I mean, that could mean that he's just on this deck somewhere. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Well.
Everything is in order.
Oh, okay. Well, that was even quicker. I don't think I have any new armor. Procurement interface, no, I'm not using that. No new upgrades as far as I know. The Widow has been maxed out, right? Let's see here. Could invest a little bit in the guns my teammates use, mostly. If only I could remember which ones those are. What's the assault rifle I usually have them use? It's not this one, or this one. Ah, dang it. Is it this? It is already at level 3. Also, is this even an assault rifle? Well, I'm terrible. Actually, this one isn't even maxed out. Oh wait, this one. Yeah, maybe I was thinking of this one. It's already at level 4, so might as well... Whoops, no. Might as well max this out. And do I even have anyone who uses shotguns? I don't quite remember. I don't know. It's not super important either way. But I know some people are using that scorpion thing, and yeah. Right. Guess he did tell me that.
Commander?
Anything more? No? to see if I can trigger something new from her.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Yep, she sure did. Anything else? I mean, it's a bit silly that I have to run away and return for her to say those lines every single time. It might be good now. I mean, I knew about those things, but certainly helpful in those cases where I somehow didn't get the original invite. Right, so did I scan here? If so, I certainly didn't find anything. Wait, did I even... These planet names seem completely unfamiliar. I didn't just fly straight to Jelix, did I? Abnormal atmospheric composition. I don't think I've read these. Oh. Nerus, a moderate-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant, is of mild interest to Turian scientists because of its abnormal atmospheric composition. The planet has only a fraction of the expected methane, with high levels of carbon monoxide and ethylene instead. Okay. It doesn't seem like I can scan here. Which is unusual. Is there not even a fuel depot? Guess maybe not. Well, Antinax. A large terrestrial planet, Antinax has been passed over by the Turians and potential investors alike. When the Turians won the planet from the Krogan, they sought to sell mineral rights, but ultimately found no buyers. One survey team dubbed it a stinking world with nothing to recommend it but brimstone and bad steel. And like Jelix, the planet was soon forgotten. Despite being farther from its parent star than Jelix, Antinax has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen, methane, and ethane greenhouse gases that retain significant heat. There are a few valuable minerals on Antinax, the most abundant being sulfur and iron. Well, did I even read Jelix? Come to think of it. Jelix was given to the Krogan after the Ragnar Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo-amino acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves, but were unwilling to give up. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and the surface littered with unexploded ordnance, however, Jelix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know of it today, Jelix is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Oh. Well. And Eros. Eros is a Turian world meaning overlook or pleasant view, not to be confused with humanity's mythological Eros. The name refers to the planet's nearly absent atmosphere, allowing visiting probes and rovers a sweeping view of its volcanic mountains. Eros's hematite deposits give the world a reddish color. Accessible deposits of iron and copper have attracted second-tier Turian and Volus conglomerates that robo-mine the surface. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there just seems to be absolutely nothing here. I'm pretty sure I've covered the entire system a couple of times over. Oh yeah, it also tells me that I have 100% of all assets recovered here. So that's good. Right, we are going to go there eventually. We have tons of stuff to do on the Citadel. Like, we have 4 crew members to meet with. Or 3 crew members and Miranda, I think. And 2 or 3 things, I think 3 things to deliver that we picked up. So, yeah. Just want to make sure there are no other unexplored systems, because I keep forgetting, or keep second guessing. Have been there. Far Rim, of course, is going to have to wait. Okay. Seems like we're good. Citadel it is. Alright. Dock. Alright.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Well, I don't know where exactly I have to go. I know Javik wanted to meet me in the embassies, so I guess I'm just going to start there.
Yes, Commander.
Not that it really matters. Can also check the map. Oh yeah, right. Both Miranda and Javik are here. Miranda's in the Spectre office, okay. And Javik should be somewhere around here. Let's see. Garrus is at the security checkpoint, okay. Doctor I can talk to, okay. Jacob in the patient lounge. Edie and Joker in the lower bar. Right. That's Liara's here. Oh, a scientist in the bank. Okay, that's new. Also, maybe Barla 1 is actually back. We'll see. James in Bay E28. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, let's see. Javik. Oh, hey, there you are.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps.
Too bad it's the last one.
At their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Yes, it's a jellyfish.
This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hey, Hannah. I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
Uh-oh.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living are...
I'm not sure.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hannah. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you.
Wow.
That meant a lot.
You sure inspired those 3 people.
Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
Honestly, he is kind of scary. He's a good guy in the sense that he's fighting with us. But honestly,
I'm just glad he's on our side.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him get angry.
Neither have you, Commander. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
I mean, of course, it's a difficult situation for him, to say the least. But he must eventually come to accept that. I mean, he just skipped all that time in between, right? Those 50,000 years. I don't know how old he is, or how old Protheans typically lived if they didn't die, you know, if they weren't killed by Reapers. But he's probably still young compared to an old Asari or Krogan. Like he personally. And I mean, maybe it's more natural for Protheans to very strongly associate themselves with their entire race. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm not sure it really helped that much that I interrupted his little speech there. I don't know. You know, it always feels bad because if you don't interrupt, there's going to be some kind of dialogue playing out, and you're just replacing that with something else. So you're missing out on something either way.
Talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights.
Maybe.
I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
That's surprisingly happy. Sure, I'm gonna quickly go talk to Bailey, see if he has anything new. I don't expect it to.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here.
We heard that
Everyone's
before.
walking around in a daze.
Yep.
These are dark days for all of us.
Right.
You got your work cut out.
You and me both.
This is still inaccessible. Okay then. I mean, Miranda already announced that she has bad news about her sister. Not exactly looking forward to that. Also, where even is she? Message. Oh, message terminal. Did she say we were supposed to meet?
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
Unfortunately.
He's alive. And right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if it's going to hurt Cerberus, that's kind of my, my second biggest goal after stopping the Reapers. So
whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
So still nothing concrete on this end here. Well, I guess I'll have to stay patient. Eventually, it's gonna turn into a quest. Okay, nothing new here. Right. Yes, please. I guess I must have missed these, maybe. 2 sniper rifle mods, upgrades, for what I'm currently using. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, also, I mean, I guess no one except Spectres gets in here in the first place, right? So, of course I couldn't have met Miranda in there. Oh well. Let's see. Garrus was in the The docking area?
Status
Yes.
recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Right here, in fact.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
Good point.
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Okay.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get.
I mean, this might also be really dangerous. Actually dangerous.
A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
Yeah. I'm not so sure about
You
that.
obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Sure enough.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
I was thinking about it for a moment, but...
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all.
Who's the better shot?
Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's
Can I
find
use my
out who's really
Black Widow?
the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss.
Okay.
That was an
I'm just
easy
glad the game
one.
doesn't
Let
make
you
me
build up
shoot.
your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Is that on purpose? No. Why?
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe. But technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
Okay, that was nice. Soldier? I don't know why I'm supposed to talk to you. I guess maybe by spawning here next to him. I kind of skipped his dialogue that I was supposed to play. Let me see if I can trigger that. Because otherwise, why would I just talk to some random person standing around? No, I guess I just don't get anything.
I recovered Prothean data drives from
Oh,
Garbo.
you wanted that.
I'll have them brought here.
Right.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
Like what, for example?
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Sure.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
I mean, give her a chance, maybe? Right, about these fetch quests. Come to think of it, I know the poison was asked for in the hospital, of course. Prothean data drive, right? We just turned that in. Presidium Commons, right? Okay, I was going to go there anyway.
Spectre status recognized.
Holding area. I don't know that I have anything to do there. I mean, James is there. Sure. Might as well check. It's always possible for new side quests to pop up.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Just gonna make sure. You've chosen an interesting position to rest. This guy seems still alive, maybe? Is he moving? Hard to tell. He might actually be completely immobile, so maybe he's dead. Which raises the question why he's still lying there and still being guarded, but okay. Anyway. Doc is gone. James is back there gambling. Yeah, it looks like there might not be anything new here, after all.
About time.
Oh. About time? Wait, did he ask me to meet him here? Maybe I forgot about that.
I know.
Maybe not.
You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. You just gonna stand there and watch?
Nope.
I believe those are my credits.
Okay, just a few lines of dialogue I hadn't heard before. That's okay. A bit of a waste of time. Just a little bit, though.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them.
Oh, come on.
I miss them so much.
Game, please. Give me a break. Well, at least I can go deliver some much-needed supplies to the hospital.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Sure, let's go to the bar first. Again, I don't really expect anything there. Unless Edie and Joker have some new dialogue.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you loved that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
Huh. So, why'd you sell it? Find out next time we visit the Purgatory. Hey, you look like I can talk to you, but I can't. Maybe she asked for some kind of item? It's possible. Nah. I actually might do Aria's DLC soon-ish, after all.
The banner of the First Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Yeah, if I do that, I'm obviously going to talk to her after that. So.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Tavos?
But points off
oh,
for attitude.
Wait. Haven't we heard this before? Yeah, definitely have.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Ew. Wait, have we heard it? I think we have.
Your turn. Counselor
yeah, okay, it's just
Tavos.
repeating. Oh well.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shair
okay.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Well, since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
I mean, she has a point. Okay. I could probably be cutting out all these bits of running from one point to the next, as well as those areas that have nothing happening in them. Oh, there's
One moment, please.
There's the hospital right there. I don't know. Not that it would be a whole lot of work either. Just, I mean, it's only a couple of minutes really. Sometimes it feels longer when I'm just running around, not able to think of anything interesting to say. Not that I usually do. Well, this is getting expensive, and it's not getting any more necessary. But oh wow, holy shit! Do I want to buy another one? I mean, I don't know what else I really need money for at this point. I've upgraded my main weapons.
How can we help you?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna get more money anyway. I have all the money drill in the world now. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can.
So, what are you doing here?
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Oh, wow. Hey, congrats.
Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right.
Not that that's particularly hard.
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's
of course.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too.
Short but sweet.
Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
All right.
I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun, because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
Only goes to show that those husks aren't very threatening. I mean, not individually. No. I must say, I'm kind of curious as to how that little story plays out. Not that I'm very hopeful for any happy endings. There's a doctor I'm supposed to talk to here? Oh yeah, that's the Turian poison guy, I think.
I overheard what you said.
Yeah.
I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Awesome.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
That was fast. Alright. At least there is some good news here and there. Oh.
Something else?
I can just repeat that conversation if I want to.
Me too. And Shepard.
Take care.
Sure. You too, Shepard.
Yep, yeah. Okay. Next and final stop. The Presidium Commons, right?
Please select a destination.
Yes.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So, someone's supposed to be in the bank. Nope, Barlavan is still gone. Well.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Still nothing I want to buy here.
Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
Thank you, Earth Class.
Yeah. You're welcome. Who was it? Was it her? Oh yeah.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
Sure.
So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent. I knew they'd find something. So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions?
Well, no more news on that. Although my war assets overview might mention something more.
Major Kaden Alenko, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Oh. You...
Found another one.
No.
Yeah, the guys in Zakarian.
Already completed your quest. So, is Liara supposed to be here? Oh yeah. No, wait. That's not her. Is it? No. Where's she? Iridium Place Market. Oh, up there? Oh. Not here. Guess I must have missed her. That happens surprisingly often. I mean, I'm not... Oh, okay. I keep reading this map wrong, because for some reason, when I see this, it feels like this should be the northern part of the map, but it's not. And I technically know that. It's just, my brain. It's just my brain.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication
Right.
Casa
Weaponry.
Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting
Alright.
Goods.
Oh, there. I guess this place makes more sense. Not necessarily more sense than the cafe, but...
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Kids do dumb things. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey, and we're back to that. Okay, well...
Welcome to Sippertine Armory.
I guess I've seen this before.
Professional grade
I fail to
equipment
see why I would want this over another upgrade.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Yeah, as well as ultralight materials. It really seems like a waste to use ultralight materials in place of a more effective upgrade. I mean, the only time you want to use that over something else is if you want to equip more different types of weapons, but do you really ever need them? I don't know, maybe... Oh. You're clipping into the floor? Just saying. Yeah, I don't know, maybe on higher difficulties many things change, the priorities for abilities and weapons certainly change a lot. Because, I mean, on normal difficulty the game is not very challenging at all. The only times I ever die, and I guess I haven't really died in a while, but the only times that has happened have been when I was being really careless, you know. Yes, Normandy, of course. But I can definitely see on higher difficulties, or in fact I have seen gameplay on highest difficulty, on not on this game but on the previous games. Some of the tougher fights, you really need to use everything you have at your disposal, and I guess there is a much more real danger of running out of ammo and all that. I'm gonna go take a quick look at my war assets, because I'm not going to get anything major done before the end of the episode anyway. Also, just to make sure... So this is the Citadel DLC. This is the next mission, the next big mission I'm going to tackle. This is the next priority mission I'm going to do. Of course. Right, this is a fetch quest, another fetch quest, another one, 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 and another one. And these are the other two DLCs. Okay. Right, here we have the Alliance Engineering Corps. Prothean data drives discovered by Sonex Industries have been turned over to Alliance engineers. Okay. The base of a Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. Okay. Turian, 6th Fleet. Commander Shepard recovered a neurotoxin formula from a Cerberus lab, using it to make an antidote for a poisoned Turian general. Alright. Those were the 3 things I found. Well then, let's at least go take a look at that Turian colony.
Commander.
Commander.
No new mail? No. Alright. Yeah, only 2 places. Well, 3 places flashing, but Citadels of obviously only the DLCs. So let's go see what this is all about. As Liara put it, they wouldn't be asking for help if it wasn't urgent. So, well, I guess I'm gonna fill the rest of this episode with some more planet reading. Atis. The rock and ice planet Atis' position was ideal for collecting data on extrasolar activity. According to star charts, the Asari had a small VI-run system of satellites in geosynchronous orbit with the planet. The system broadcast the first warning that Reapers had come through the mass relay, and mangled metal around the planet indicates that the Reapers did not appreciate their presence being advertised. Yeah. Tratigos, largely frozen ice except for liquid seas at the equator. Tratigos has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the 2nd tier of habitability. Tratigos' colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Tratigos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centers from the Reapers, and for now the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. Sthenia. The most temperate planet in the solar system, Sthenia is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Asari from neighboring Tratigos built mining operations around the southern pole after discovering mountains with veins of iridium and osmium. Okay. And finally, we have Zosteros. That looks interesting. Kind of pretty. The dense atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide has turned Zosteros into a hothouse of enormous windstorms that blow toxic gases non-stop. Its most valuable deposits are cobalt and polonium, which netted it the number 3 spot on a list of amazingly poisonous planets on the popular vid show Your Awesome Galaxy. The Reapers appear to have destroyed the camera drones here, as well as any scientific stations that Asari may have maintained. Just because they could. Should I? Yeah, sure, why not?
I found something.
It's gonna call... Yeah, I'm not gonna use that right now. Oh wow, there are 2 things there? Now I don't know which one of the 2 non-planet things is the actual refueling station. Fuel depot. Anyway, here we have an intact Reaper weapon. Oh, okay. Guess that's pretty rare because they usually self-destruct. Yeah, I'm gonna leave both of these. Oh, there's a 4th one somewhere, actually.
Reapers eluded.
It's gonna make getting away from here eventually. Oh, there are 3 things just
Faster
out in
than
space.
light jump
Well,
successful.
I mean, I'm gonna wait until I leave this cluster, so I don't waste the fuel. No, I mean, it's not gonna matter at all because I'm going to return to the Citadel after that, probably, but oh well. Hey, here we have something. You don't have an orbit. That's unusual. Nyargos is an icy planet far from the system's twin suns. Star charts indicate that Nyargos once orbited the binary star in the figure 8 pattern that proved too unstable to maintain. The planet is now hurtling out of the system. Oh, okay. That explains that. Well, goodbye, Nyargos. It's nice knowing you, I suppose. Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city. The crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. Huh. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There is evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's freshwater supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when the word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, nice. I mean, we couldn't possibly be finding anything that was requested on this planet, right? Because it's largely unexplored. But we'll see. Library of Asha. Well, never mind. And, oh, that's all there is here. Not even a refueling station. Fuel depot. Wow. Whatever. This is actually quite the long flight, but we made it no problem. A rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners. Panya was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring the goddess Athame granted Panya anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults of the time. In some stories she became the first ruler of Armali, while others claim Panya took to the stars with Athame herself. The robo-miners' orbital stations here have been destroyed. A number of life pods can be detected, but most are in the red, indicating that their oxygen ran out long ago. Most, but not all? I mean, if there are any left, can we save them?
I found something.
Not like this. Uh-oh. Okay. Ithroni. Vast swaths of Ithroni's surface are covered in thick ash spewed into the air by chains of volcanoes across the planet. Beneath this layer of soot, Ithroni has an iron core and significant levels of cobalt in its crust. Okay, and that's apparently all there is to report. Lemnia. As with Panya, Lemnia had mining facilities in orbit, remotely controlling machines on the planet's surface to recover Lemnia's highly valued transuranic elements. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of their presence, and to find all traces of them and wipe them out, all the Reapers needed to do was access the extranet. Well, I mean, that's probably the fuel depot. Once again. Nothing there.
Evasion successful.
Okay, maybe that's all there is here. Let's quickly grab that. I need the fuel anyway, so no reason to hold back on that. Yep, that's all there is.
Reapers eluded.
Okay. Well, let's start right here. Vilius is a hydrogen methane ice giant drifting out in the frozen depths. Its orbit hosts rings of rock and ice, as well as many moons, all drawn from what would otherwise be a secondary asteroid field similar to Sol's Kuiper belt. Vilius is named for a trickster figure in Asari mythology, a crafty animal called a manal that seduced Asari maidens, who then gave birth to hideously deformed offspring. In the tales, Vilius is caught and punished, but they serve as a warning to young Asari not to initiate a bond with anyone they cannot trust. But, I mean, can't Asari literally produce offspring with any other species? Or are there limits? I wonder. Shastasia. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Shastasia is a twin to its more massive neighbor Medicos in more than one sense. The two are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity, who ruled neighboring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. As the legend goes, Shastasia died before her vision of a democratic republic could be realized. Her sister Medicos then took up the cause, sacrificing personal power to so that all free landowners in her city would have a voice. Although historians doubt that the changes were entirely altruistic, pointing to uprisings that demanded representation, the development was a step toward modern Asari government. Right, and then here we have Medicos, of course. Medicos is a medium-sized gas giant. Although its mass exceeds that of Jupiter, the planet is somewhat denser and thus smaller. A large number of moons, what? Planetesimals. There's missing an E. And other detritus orbits Medicos as its gravitational pull has cleared the neighborhood of material that might otherwise form an asteroid belt. Limetis is a desertified rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and monoxide. The surface has water ice as well as occasional liquid water near volcanic areas. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites, which the Asari use for water purification, as an ingredient in detergent and as a shielding material for disposal of radioactive waste. A small colony still maintains the mining equipment. Despite centuries of colonization, the Asari have developed Limetis at a modest base. The planet shows no sign of resource exhaustion. Okay. And finally we have Lessus itself. Lessus is an unpopular garden world, with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its diseases a little too virulent. I mean, how virulent is alright for diseases, really. And the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally, a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Lessus's night side. Oh, little light pollution, of course. Huh. Okay. Population unknown. That's weird. Surface gravity 1.23 G. Yeah, I can see that being a little uncomfortable. Oh. I guess I'm gonna take Liara with me on this one, because it's you know, it was her idea to come here in the first place. And then, I don't know. Maybe Kaidan, because I haven't used him much? Sure. No, also, this is getting a bit longer. Oh, okay, I never modded her weapons, I guess? No. Yeah, let me quickly take care of that off camera. Alright. Yeah. It was really only her who was not fully equipped in this regard, so... oh, right. Points. Oh, holy shit. Have I ever spent points for Kaidan, actually? Doesn't seem like it from how much he has. Let's see here. Detonate... I don't know. Expanded? Detonated? Detonate sounds fun. And then gonna... Yeah, I like warp. Increase damage, increase force. Force damage and impact radius of combo detonations. I don't know. How do you trigger them? It's probably not complicated, but I'm going to go with this more straightforward thing, because I'm lame like that. Let's see here. I'm definitely going to max out this one. Increases damage duration and protection bonus, sure. All this green looks better, so I'm gonna go with that. I mean, ultimately, any upgrade is gonna be fine, so whatever. Overload, Alliance, oh, right. Never maxed out this one. Health and shields. I mean, he's more of a biotics person, right? Attack power, biotic power. That seems to make more sense. Recharge speed of squad mates' shields. Squad mate taken biotic power damage. Yeah, I like more damage. What can I say? Overload. Yeah, longer duration sounds good. And finally... decreases movement speed. Yeah, I mean, I like slowing down enemies, making them easier targets. That sounds good.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Right.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Mm-hmm.
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Magnified biotics, eh? Great. What's our strategy?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
I mean, understandably, to some extent. They definitely are a last resort, but I guess they have to be a resort.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call.
Maybe.
If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Well. Find Asari commandos. Okay, and we're going to start doing that next time. After this little sneak preview. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.